one of his most important, if not the most important. No Liverpool goalkeeper's had more in the competition now than him. Everything that came his way, Allison found a way to stop it.
Fletch, I think the fact that every member of Liverpool defence just went up and shook hands with him and gave him a cuddle there would indicate what they're thinking as well. That's one of the great results for Liverpool in recent years, it really is, because, you know, for well, the vast majority of the game, they were hanging on and defending well and relying on their goalkeeper to make some quite magnificent saves, but we always thought they would maybe get a wee chance along the line, and they did. Credit to the manager again for making the correct substitutions.
The manager made the change. He took off his best player, who's had a quiet night, Mo Salah, and he sent on a player full of talent, had his injury problems, Harvey Elliott. 47 seconds later, he steers it past Donnarumma, and Liverpool head back to Anfield with a one-goal advantage. What a decision by the manager, and what a finish under pressure from young Harvey Elliott.
Brilliant, I'll mention it again. Núñez does really well. He could hit it, because he's busting for a goal. He needs a goal, he doesn't. He composes himself. Weight of the pass to Elliott's fantastic. The finish is superb. What we've seen tonight, Dan, effectively, is what great teams do. When they're not particularly getting a lot of the ball, they're not particularly playing well, they can stay in the game and grind out a victory. What a result for them.
Fantastic night for Liverpool in such difficult circumstances. Liverpool showed they've got all the bottle in the world. Allison showed he's the best goalkeeper on the planet, and Harvey Elliott showed he can deliver when it really matters. And this wonderful ride under Arne Slot continues for Liverpool. Full time in the Parc des Princes. Paris Saint-Germain 0, Liverpool 1.
Darren Fletcher and Ali McCoys, thank you very much indeed. Yes, what scenes here at the Parc des Princes. If you're a PSG fan, you would not have expected this, because it was onslaught after onslaught from the Parisians. How on earth they didn't score earlier, we will never know, with that attacking array of talent on show. It was an incredible performance in the end, one of resilience from this Liverpool side. All about that young 21-year-old who we saw just a moment ago, Harvey Elliott. Look at him there, what a night for him. On the pitch for 47 seconds. First touch, and he gets the goal for Liverpool's first shot on target on the 87th minute. Rio Ferdinand and Steve McManaman, if that's not a smash and grab, I don't know what is.
I mean, it's crazy. This is football. It throws up so many different scenarios and results. There was no one on earth who would have been sitting here going, Liverpool will win this game in the way it was going. But you get a moment and you've got to take your moments. PSG didn't. They'll rue that. There are some fantastic opportunities today, but that man in the picture, he stood firm along with his teammates, but he was the main guy, made some outrageous saves, kept his team in it in big moments. And if you don't punish teams when they're weak, when they're ready to be there taken, you can get punished yourself. And that Harvey Elliott came on, Núñez, another substitute, made an impact. You have to say the substitutes in Liverpool were tremendous. They impacted the game. Liverpool take a smash and grab, but they'll take that all day long back to Anfield.
No, they will, absolutely. And that is the strength, isn't it, for this Liverpool side under Arne Slot. Steve McManaman, you were saying it pre-match, it's all about the substitutions for Slot.
Yes, I mean, it was an incredible result. Not an incredible performance. Second half, they knuckled down, worked hard, battled. But yes, the substitutions I thought were excellent yet again. Everybody played a part. Endo, Darwin Núñez sets up Harvey Elliott, and he gets the winner.
Oh, there we go. Steve McManaman giving Harvey Elliott a bit of a cuddle there.
Young player, young English
Deserved
player.
as well. Look at that. Well done, mate. Well done.
You know what? When you get a young player who's been waiting for their chance, he's a talent everyone's talked about for a long time. He's a young English player. You want to get moments and opportunities in football, and you get one like this, and he comes and takes it with both hands.
Brilliant, isn't it? Brilliant. Darwin Núñez does really well. Puts it onto Harvey's left foot, and where Allison Becker was outstanding, Donnarumma just wasn't up to it, and he couldn't get a shot past. Couldn't save Harvey's shot.
Yeah, good old Harvey. Let's hear from him now. He's with Jules.
Harvey, I can see just from the smile on your face. Wow, what an end to that game. How have you done that?
You know, it's full credit to the team, to be honest. You know, you can see they become a little bit tired towards the end. You know, speaking about PSG, and you know that was due to the team's work rate. You know, they were creating many chances, PSG, but obviously thanks to this man and the defence, you know, it was a very solid game defensively, I thought. And you know, it's just down to me to put the opportunity away and thankfully winning.
Allison, you haven't faced many teams this season that have had that many shots at your goal. Was that your best personal performance of the season?
Yeah, probably of my life, I think. So far, hopefully. No, the manager was telling us how hard it would be to play against PSG, how good they are with the ball. We have to be ready to suffer. So when you see the clips as well from the opponent, you know what is coming, so much quality on their side. But we as well, we work hard. Yeah, we gave away so many chances, but always with a player on the ball. Not so many times, some of them with a 1v1, but the biggest part of the chase is always having someone to make the player who is having the chance have to think a little bit more. So it makes my job easier. All the efforts the team puts in, and at the end, like Harvey coming in and scoring the goal, it's unbelievable. A great story for us, a great night.
How would you describe his performance?
I got no words, to be honest. I mean, this guy, he's unbelievable. You know, the best in the world, and each and every game he shows it. Keeps us in so many games. And then, you know, like tonight, it's my opportunity to repay this man. You know, without him, I don't know where we'd be. So, you know, hopefully he can keep putting them in, and hopefully we can keep finishing chances. But, you know, it was a great team performance.
Was this the best team you faced this season?
I think it's a really good team. We have still more time to come. Hopefully we can keep the results for the second game, and we can play a better game. We know that we have to improve for the game at home. And if we go through, we're going to play other teams that are really tough as well. But yeah, we have to recognize so much quality on the PSG team. With the ball, having possession, creating chances. Yeah, it was a tough night for us, but with a happy end.
Well done.
Him before the game, and all of a sudden he steps up and becomes that absolute hero in this team. But you've got to find different ways to win football games. You can't always be Mo Salah, and it can't always be pretty. Sometimes you've got to be ugly at times, and today they're coming out of here, and I know they're walking out and going, you know what, got away with that one.
Yeah.
But you'll take that.
And what a goal to win it.
Yeah.
A big long ball from the goalkeeper. I mean, a 50, 60, 70 yard ball. Darwin Núñez does what he does best. Is aggressive up against Marquinhos and passes to this fella. Comes onto the pitch to Mo Salah, a dejected Mo Salah who didn't have his greatest night. But you know what? It doesn't matter. Every player who comes off for the substitutes bench, the manager says, go and make an impact. And they all did yet again. Harvey Elliott drifts wide, and you see as the play goes on, in 30 seconds he doesn't realise this is the angle, it's not in the corner. He doesn't whip it right round. Look, Donnarumma's a big goalkeeper. Is he? I think wonderful finish.
He'll be disappointed at the right times, and he puts points on the board for his team.
Yeah, pure efficiency, isn't it? He just does it without any. And you know, the Salahs, the Diaz's, the ones who score the goals get all the glory. But Liverpool gave the ball away a lot tonight, and the 1-0 and his performance and Harvey Elliott's goal has masked the performance of Liverpool tonight, because they give the ball away a fair bit. But I mean, to get over the line here on a night like this, I mean, they're still dangerous at Anfield because they got really good players, and they surprised me how good they were tonight. PSG, very impressed with them.
I will not be surprised in within the next 2 or 3 years, if they go out this in the next tie, that this club will win this Champions League. If they keep this nucleus of players together and the manager and growing it the way they are, they're going to be a threat.
So impressive, so well drilled, so well managed by Luis Enrique. But it is Arne Slot who is the happier of the two men. He didn't look like it for much of the game. Really frustrating, but he found a solution to his side. He brought on the substitutes. They made all the difference. We're going to hear from the Liverpool boss. Much for joining us. That was, I imagine, a roller coaster of emotions. But how proud are you of your team for the resilience they showed and how they picked up that vital win today?
Yeah, I think there was a lot of similarities between our game against City, where we faced a team that is so good in ball possession, and have some great wingers as well that dominate the 1v1 situation. So I already knew, I said it I think before the game, we will not dominate ball possession over here.
Are you surprised by how the difference in ball possession though? Because they were probably about three quarters.
They take the risk of go 1v1 all over the pitch, and that's the only thing I can blame my players, that I think there were 3, 4, 5, 6 times where we played through them. And it was completely open, and I think, but that has maybe also to do with being tired or having to defend so much that then the last touch should be better. But that's sometimes difficult if you already defended so much.
You talked about expecting them to have more ball possession, but how impressed were you with them in terms of the way that they kind of dominated big spells of the game, and especially, like you said, the 1v1 situations in this game?
We came here with them having 10 wins in a row, scoring goal after goal after goal. If you look at the underlying stats, they were number 1 in the Champions League as well, so they ended up 15 or 16, but all the underlying stats show you that they were number 1. And they've played Real Madrid, Atletico Madrid, Bayern Munich, Manchester City, and one I forget, but it was Arsenal, of course. So to have the best underlying stats, if you faced that quality, tells you a lot. And so much pace up front, midfielders that are so much quality on the ball that, for us the only way over here with their fans behind them was to defend as we did. And now we are hoping, of course, that our fans at Anfield will help us a lot.
You don't have to hope that will happen. What I want to say
that's also what we need. But we first need them on Saturday. Because the boys had to dig really hard, deep, to get this performance over the line. So we will need Anfield 2 times.
And what did you say to them at half-time? Getting into half-time was such a pivotal moment because Liverpool were under a lot of pressure in that first half. What did you do, or what did you change at half-time?
We changed the way we defended a little bit. So we had 2 ideas to defend because they always go with 3 defenders and then a lot of rotation in the midfield and always have 2 players wide. So in the first half, we asked Lucio Diaz to press a bit more. In the second half, he just had to follow Hakimi. So I think in the end that helped us a bit, but I also showed them that we had 2 set pieces where we created 2 good chances from. And the transition moment where Jogo won his duels, and if he squares it better, it's one-on-one for Lucio. So I said, I've told you how good they are. But don't forget, there are more chances than you think, but you have to keep on working really hard.
Two questions for you. Have you ever played in a game or managed a team where you've come out of it and you've gone, how did we get out of here with that a win? But also with a goalkeeper that has played at that level?
No, I don't think I've worked with a goalkeeper that has played on this level, which is normal because he's the best in the world. So I had some very good players as a manager, but never had the best goalkeeper in the world, and that I think he is. He showed that today. I did experience once or twice we had to defend so much, but normally you come away down with a 1-0 loss or 2 or 3-0. That happened. That didn't happen a lot though. But to go away with a win over here was probably a bit more than we deserved.
I just want to ask you quickly, sorry, Rishman, how proud are you of the substitutions? Everybody comes on. I mean, this isn't a fluke. You know, your substitutions have all made impacts all throughout the season. The likes of Endo, Harvey, tonight Curtis, everybody comes on and does something Darwin, to help the team. Darwin,
and Darwin was in a difficult place after the Villa game and after I think it was one other game, home game against Wolves. But he showed again how important he can be. And Harvey has said after the game, I assume you are quite frustrated about me because you hardly play and then you only get 5 minutes again tonight. But it's not only a compliment to them, it's also a compliment to our staff, because every day after we've played, they have to train these players, and they always find the great exercises, though they keep going. But it's a big compliment to the players as well that they want to be there for the team if needed, and they showed up today.
Yes, they did.
Yeah, such an incredible team effort. Can I just say, in commentary, Rio described Allison's performance as a 9 out of 10.
9 out of 10.
That was only in the first half, wasn't it?
No, it was second half.
It was 11 out of 10 at the end.
Oh, was it?
But I do agree with you. He was outstanding, and I also saw the facts. But in the second half, if I'm correct, but please correct me if I'm wrong, I think most shots of them were outside
the box.
Yeah. And it's then their quality that they hit the ball like they do, because in the first half they had 3 or 4 open chances. It was you were waiting for them to score. Second half they were still threatening us a lot, but the shots were
from distance.
Still needed to be saved.
Brilliant.
Yeah, and they were indeed, and that's exactly what you needed. Anna, thank you so much. Really great performance. Look forward to next week. All the best.
It's amazing, isn't it? The